Hi there, Coach Carla here. I am coming to you with some tips about money management. As a Team Beachbody coach, we're privy to a lot of training. We get a bunch of it for free, a bunch of self-development and personal development for free. So what I want to do is make sure that I can give this to you. This one is from Rachel Cruz. She's the son of Dave Ramsey, and she wrote 7 Money Habits for Living the Life You Want. This webinar actually went over a lot of different things, but her most important emphasis was stop comparing yourself to other people. So a lot of people will compare themselves in their business. They're not where they want to be in their business, or they're not where they want to be in health and fitness. You know what can be damaging to your pocketbook? Of course, those things can be damaging to your psyche. So I would suggest not comparing yourself, period. But the biggest damage you can do for your pocketbook is trying to live the lifestyle you see someone else living. You may not see from the back end. Let's say they purchased a brand new Corvette. It's a beautiful new car. What did they do to sacrifice to get there? Or did they not sacrifice at all and they went into huge debt? Now, debt is one of those things. Money arguments are one of those things that can break marriages, that can ruin relationships. So stop comparing yourself to that person who put in a brand new kitchen that really probably should have saved up for it instead of just putting it on their credit card. A good way to live with discontent is living from paycheck to paycheck. So what she did is she put some strategies together for avoiding that. How about let's go over that? Number 1, establish your needs over your wants. So for me personally, what I learned from Franklin Covey is that I can put about 7 things together that are my most important needs. My health and fitness, my friends and family, my pets, my personal development and growth, my business, and maybe even a significant other. So when I look at those things, I note that my friends and family, my significant other, my charity work, my business, they all collide kind of together because my business is helping other people. So sometimes it's a little bit easier perhaps for people like me to put together I'm pointing at my calendar, to put together a calendar which starts with my 7 basic needs. My wants, oh my goodness, of course I want all kinds of different things, but I have to establish my needs first. And having a prioritized list helps me figure out where I'm going to spend my money. And that's the next key. Prioritize your budget. She suggested putting together a 90-day plan. You can put that together by basing it on your needs. So my health and fitness, obviously, that's going to be food, exercise, and maybe extracurricular activities that I get to roll into my business, which is another advantage of my business. And it could be travel as well, which is another thing I get to roll into my business. So a lot of people, they get frustrated with having to put a budget together because they don't see that a budget gives you freedom when you know exactly how much you're going to spend. So here's the plan. Take a month of your income. Write down all of your expenditures. And your expenditures could need to be the basal needs, the things that you absolutely need: food, water, exercise. If you have monthly activities that you do, if you have a date night, if you have money that you tithe, which she highly recommends that you tithe some money to charity. And the money you keep in your savings or an IRA, put them all together, and every month it should zero out. Oh no, zero out? Wait, what are you saying here? If I zero out, I am living paycheck to paycheck. No, remember, you're putting in there what you're going to put into your savings and your IRA as well. You're not zeroing out. Here's the rest of that plan. Put together a way to pay off all of your debts. Okay, so if you have one credit card, grab that one credit card that is the lowest credit card first, and you're going to completely pay that off. So you're going to put aside, okay, you have your savings, that is your saving for a rainy day, and you have your savings to pay off that credit card, right? So you're going to continue paying your monthly payments, minimum payments on all your other credit cards, and then on one credit card, you're going to put together a lump sum payment that may take a few months to pay off your lowest credit card. I don't know how big your credit card bills are. I just paid one off that was $380 something, and I think I only have one more credit card to pay off. Do you see how that would make you feel though? You reach in your back pocket, you have the credit card. It's perfectly fine. It's there, but it's paid off. So good. Another interesting fact she stated was that your personal finances are 80% your behavior, only 20% knowledge. So there's a lot of books out there on how to save money or how to live debt free. These little clues, this little thing that she gives you is just practice. So just like everything else, you can achieve your goals by doing something consistently. Save money like you mean it. You should have 3 to 6 months worth of bills already put in your bank account, saving. Think before you spend money. I always do something called a Benjamin Franklin close for myself. I put all the pros on one side and the cons on another side. So I'm not talking about like something is on sale and you will save a great deal of money by purchasing it right now. And it's something you know you need or you know you can use. I'm talking about things that catch you on the spur of the moment. You know, impulse maybe. Let's say you have, you go skiing a lot and you have some great ski equipment, but the new top of the line ski equipment is out. Oh my gosh. Think before you spend that money. So if you're going to spend over $500, say, I would suggest you go home, write out the pros and cons, and sleep on it. If tomorrow morning that ski equipment makes a lot of sense to you, go get it. Okay, here's a big one. Put 15% of your money away in an IRA. And it's I would suggest, I have a really good friend of mine who, his name's Tony So, and he's a financial advisor. If you need his information, comment below and let me know. I will give you his information. He does a free consultation. It was amazing for me. So what you want to do is make sure that once you've gotten rid of all those credit cards, that you're putting some money away for later. Okay? And I'm getting back to tithing. Give. I mean, you may look at me and say, you know what, Carla, I don't have anything left to give. I've got no money. What if you had some food in the car that just sits in the car all the time? Like me personally, I have emergency water and sometimes bars, or every once in a while I have apples or something like that in the car. Whenever I drive by, there's usually somebody standing on the street. with a sign that says, I need some money. Rather than giving them money, I give them food. Because I figure that's something they're going to need if they really are in need. So I find a way to give without always spending money. I also, every once in a while, I'll just turn to the person behind me and go, you know what? Today I want to buy your coffee. No reason. I'm just going to do it. Or like I was at Trader Joe's one day. Oh, by the way, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, those kind of places, you can find the food, the good food, healthier and cheaper than the yuck food by going to any grocery store and walking to the outside edge of the aisles. You don't have to go to Whole Paycheck. I love Whole Food. Oh, did I say Whole Paycheck? I love the food there, and I love the salad bars, but that's my special treat, okay? So you can find ways to eat more economically by buying in bulk, perhaps, by going to local food, the little stands at the sides of the road. Grocery outlets a great source. There's something called Food Not Bombs, which is a society that grabs the food from Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and those places like that with healthy food and gives it away. Okay, so find your local Food Not Bombs and you get free food. Who can argue with free? But here you can save money and find ways to put away a little bit all the time. So once you've gotten your credit cards all paid off and you've got all your bills, all your needs established, and you're putting some money into your regular savings account, put some away in a higher interest account like an IRA. Okay, that's the information I got from Team Beachbody. Thank you, Team Beachbody, for giving us so much information that I can actually share and give to you. If you have any questions, if you want me to help you out at all, please just message me or comment below. Have a great day.